Welcome, Transformer fans. My name is Composite Enerjoe, and today's review will be on the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Mixmaster. And here he is in his alt mode, which is a cement truck, a cement mixer truck. More specifically, the Mack Granite truck that is seen in the film, at least based on that. And here he is, very nice, nicely sculpted, nice details. I'd like to point out that on the grill you can see the Mack logo. And if I go even closer, he has the Decepticon, or at least what, the shape of the Decepticon Bulldog hood ornament that is seen in the film. He has it right there, which is a very nice touch. Especially since his drum does not move and also lacks the Decepticon logo that's supposed to be on there, the Decepticon symbol. So yeah, you have a positive, negative, but overall it's still a very nicely detailed alt mode. And now he does have 6 functioning wheels, which allows him to roll quite well. You have the 2 fake ones here, but the other 6 do function. And that's about it for his alt mode. So now onto his transformation, which is surprisingly simple, getting him into his robot mode. I was kind of thrown off by it. So yeah, first things first, you lift this up. Come on. There we go. Lift this piece up and turn it in. And then you just start folding out. Folding out and start separating. Just separate it in half. And now you've already done like most of the work. Like I said, he's surprisingly simple. Let's go with the lower legs first. Separate like so. That's out, down. Fold out, fold out. And that's it for his legs. Now for his arms, you first fold these pieces up, like forward like so. And then you bring this assembly down. And then there's a peg here that goes into there. So fold it back until it clicks there. And you'll hear it. Then you come in here. And with some adjustments, you then come in here. Come on. And you bring forward his, there we go. Bring forward his head, which is very, very nicely sculpted. There we go. Very nicely sculpted. I don't think I can get it on the camera, but I think his eyes are painted red. Pretty sure he has it. Oh, I don't think I can get it in camera. It's like really, really back. It just didn't really far back in his head. So you point these pieces up. You push this piece down to have that piece up. These little canisters. And then for the arms, it's just a matter of like folding out. So you sort of separate this. Well, you rotate this like so. Separate it. You fold like this. Bend. Fold up. Bring down. And that's it. See anything else? If you want, you can push this back, but that's his arm. So then come over here. You rotate. Separate, like so, bring down, forward, and this you just fold over. I think if you want, you can also fold it like this, but prefer it this way. Fold up, push back, fold down, and there we go. See if I can angle this a little more. There we go. So yeah, so here is Mixmaster in his robot mode. Oh, and last step, bring these down, I believe like this at an angle. So I don't like the artwork. So here is, whoops, it's a little top heavy. So here is Mixmaster. Mick. And there he is. And I gotta say, this is a pretty nice robot mode. It's fairly accurate to the computer model from what I've seen. Not 100% on that, but like it seems pretty accurate to me. It's very nice. Like I said, he has a very nice head sculpt, very menacing. And since I'm here, I might as well go into articulation. His neck goes up and down, and his head is on a ball joint. Angle these up a little more. Pretty sure these are supposed to be at an angle. And the arms have quite a bit of articulation. These pieces can go up and down. Shoulders can go forward and back. Swivel there, swivel here. Bend at this elbow, swivel at that elbow, at least at that arm. And his claw can go up and down. Other side is the same. For his legs, they can go out, in, forward, back, bend at the knee, swivel at the thigh, and up and down at the leg, and no ankle or waist because of the way he's designed. So yeah, he has quite a bit of articulation. And his transformation was a lot simpler than I expected. And yeah, not much else to really say. He's a fairly solid figure. I was really surprised. Because I remember the first Mixmaster, which came out during the Revenge of the Fallen wave. I remember hearing that guy was like really complex. So I'm surprised by how much they were able to simplify this one. Unfortunately, he does not have his cannon mode, which was seen in the movie. But I don't think that's too big of a deal. I don't think that's a bit of a problem, since he serves another purposes, being part of a combiner this time around, and I'd rather have that instead of a turret mode. Still, it would have been impressive if they did manage to, squeeze that in there. But that aside, it's still a very nice, solid-looking figure. So, on to size comparisons, and he's a bit of a wide boy, so he's a bit top-heavy too. So you gotta angle this properly. Okay, I don't want to have him crouching. There we go. So here he is with Ratchet and Cliff Jumper. So he is not necessarily big, but he is wide. And yeah, so a little bit of a background on him, the mini history section. Mixmaster is what was a G1 character, with this guy being his movie representation that appeared in the second Transformers film, Revenge of the Fallen. In the film, he didn't really do much. He was present during, I think, with the other Constructicons. So he was there for good chunks of his scenes, and he does, in the film, combine to form the movie version of Devastator, forming the head. And this figure can also do the same, but, we'll get to that when we get to that. So yeah, overall, he's a very solid figure, nice vehicle mode, and a very straightforward and simple transformation, which is very surprising. So yeah, overall, cool figure, both by himself, and I could believe he'd look great if you have the set, which I am currently working on. So yeah, this is Composite Enerjoe, and this has been my review of the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Mixmaster. Oh wait, one final thing, and I almost forgot about this. Since he's a Studio Series figure, he does come with a backdrop. And like all the other Constructicons in the Studio Series line, his backdrop is the same, which is the desert scene from Revenge of the Fallen, which was during Operations Firestorm. Specifically, that area where Devastator, as you can see from the shadow, where Devastator was present, where Devastator appeared. And since he's so wide, he doesn't exactly fit on here, but if you widen this out, you can make it happen. And it looks quite impressive. Wingspan's a bit wide, but yeah, pretty impressive. So yeah, keep him down a bit. Nah, just put it back up there. So yeah, Studio Series Voyager class Mixmaster. Almost forgot about the display. And that's it. Nice solid figure. This is Composite Enerjoe signing out. Peace out.